Lamine Yamal told the entire world that France should fear Spain. Then he went out and played the quietest game of his young career, and it did not matter one bit. France walked in tonight as the most dangerous team left in this FIFA World Cup 2026, 16 goals in 6 games, and Spain shut them out completely, 2-0 to reach the final. This was the first World Cup semifinal of 2026, played on Bastille Day at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. If you missed it, here is exactly what happened. Spain scored twice and never looked back. In the 22nd minute, Mikel Oyarzabal, Spain's captain up top, buried a penalty. Just before the hour mark, Pedro Porro, a defender nobody expected to see on the score sheet, made it 2, set up by Dani Olmo. 1 goal in each half and a back line that did not crack. Behind them, goalkeeper Unai Simon was barely tested. Oyarzabal has been automatic, by the way. That was reportedly his 5th goal of the tournament, and according to FIFA, he's scored 18 in his last 20 games for Spain. Now understand what France was before tonight. This is the team that won the 2018 World Cup and finished runner-up in 2022. They had steamrolled everyone, outscoring opponents 16-2 on the way here. People were calling this one the final before the final, the 2 best teams left, colliding around too early, like your top 2 seeds meeting in the conference finals instead of the championship. And Spain took the favorites apart. Here is the number that tells the whole story, 0.3. That is France's expected goals for the entire match, a stat that measures the quality of your chances, how likely you actually were to score from the looks you got. 0.3 is almost nothing. And according to Opta, the analytics company that has tracked this tournament since 1966, it is the worst attacking output France has produced in any World Cup game in nearly 60 years. Let that sit for a second. The scariest attack in the tournament held to its weakest single match since the 1960s. And the man it happened to is Kylian Mbappé. He walked into this semifinal leading the race for the Golden Boot, the award for the tournament's top scorer, with 8 goals. Tonight, per who scored, he touched the ball just 15 times in the entire first half. 15. The fewest of any outfield player on the pitch. Spain beat France. Then they erased its best player. Which brings us back to Yamal. Here is where it turns. This kid just turned 19 the day before the match, actually, and he is already one of the most famous footballers alive. He announced himself 2 years ago at the European Championship, scoring a stunning goal against France in the semifinal just before his 17th birthday, on his way to winning the whole thing. He finished 2nd for the Ballon d'Or, the sport's biggest individual prize. So this is not a nobody talking. After Spain knocked out Belgium, he said France should fear them. The French media called it arrogant. His own Barcelona teammate, Jules Koundé, who plays for France, had to come out and insist it was not disrespect. Yamal doubled down anyway. "It hasn't been misinterpreted," he said. "Obviously, I'm not afraid of France." Now here is what almost nobody is saying out loud. Yamal came into this World Cup off a hamstring injury that ended his club season back in April, and across this entire tournament he has scored exactly 1 goal with 0 assists. 1 goal. The loudest voice on the field has been, statistically, its quietest star. Alongside him, his Spain and La Liga winger partner, Nico Williams, has been the other half of that attacking equation all tournament, and tonight, both of them made life miserable for France's fullbacks, even without getting on the score sheet. So, how did Yamal decide the biggest game of the summer? He didn't score it. He didn't set one up. He won a penalty on a ball he never even controlled. That penalty is the one thing France will argue about forever. Inside the box, French defender Lucas Digne caught Yamal, but Yamal did not have possession of the ball when the contact came. By the letter of the law, per Yahoo Sports, it is a foul. You cannot kick an attacker in the area. But France felt robbed because Yamal never actually had the ball, and there were even questions about a possible handball moments before. VAR did not intervene. Oyarzabal scored, and the whole match bent Spain's way from there. France's coach, Didier Deschamps, was not happy. He would not say it directly. "If I say something, I'll look like a sore loser," he admitted, per World Soccer Talk. But then he asked the question anyway. Is the referee at the level required to officiate a World Cup semifinal? The referee, for the record, was Ivan Barton of El Salvador. And yet, here is the inconvenient part for France. Most neutral observers say the penalty did not decide anything. Spain was the better team for all 90 minutes. Even Mbappé admitted it afterward. "We didn't know how to hurt Spain," he said. When your own captain says that, a referee is not your problem. There was a gut punch buried inside all of this too. Around the half-hour mark, France's star defender William Saliba, one of the best defenders in England's Premier League, went down without anyone touching him. As he was helped off the field, he was reportedly mouthing the same 3 words over and over. "My back is gone." He is now a doubt for France's next match, and a worry for his club heading into a new season. Now zoom out, because this is so much bigger than one night. This is the 3rd summer in a row that Spain has ended France's tournament in a semi-final. The 2024 European Championship, Spain, 2-1. The Nations League last year, a newer competition between Europe's national teams, Spain, 5-4. And now the World Cup, 2-0. 3 summers, 3 semifinals, 3 times France goes home. Most fans remember one of those. Almost nobody frames it as what it actually is, a hex. That win, by the way, was Spain's 19th over France in a rivalry that now runs 39 matches deep. France has won 13. Right now, it is not close. And Spain is pulling this off in a way that should not even be possible. For the first time, their coach, Luis de la Fuente, named a World Cup squad with 0 Real Madrid players. Real Madrid, one of the biggest, most expensive clubs on the planet. They then beat a France team stacked with Madrid stars, Mbappé included. They even left Pedri, one of the best midfielders alive, on the bench for stretches, and Rodri, Spain's captain and reigning Ballon d'Or winner, has been the engine holding the whole midfield together without needing headlines to prove it, and they still control every single game they play. Before kickoff, De La Fuente set the tone by quoting Julius Caesar. "There is no great achievement without suffering." After the final whistle, he put it more plainly, "We're feeling unbeatable." One more thing you should know about Deschamps. This was his 26th match as a World Cup manager, the most in the history of the tournament, passing a record that had stood for decades. And it is nearly his last. He is stepping down the moment France's run ends. So the most experienced World Cup coach who has ever lived goes out on a shutout and an argument about the referee. Remember, 2. Spain opened this tournament with a scoreless draw against Cape Verde, a result that shocked people at the time. From that, they have become the meanest defense in the competition, giving up exactly 1 goal in 7 matches. with Unai Simon collecting clean sheet after clean sheet behind them. The only team to beat their goalkeeper all tournament was Belgium, back in the quarterfinals. So, where does this leave everyone? Spain is into the final on Sunday, July 19th, at MetLife Stadium, just outside New York, chasing their second World Cup title and their first since 2010. Pedro Porro, the unlikely defender who scored, called it a dream come true. Their opponent is not even set yet. England and Argentina meet in the other semifinal, and that winner lands Spain. France drops to the third-place game on Saturday the 18th, Deschamps' final act on the touchline, and Mbappé's last chance to add to that golden boot. The trash talk is over, the favorites are out, and the loudest team in this tournament is now 90 minutes from the top of the world. Sunday, we find out if they get there.